Okay, look Ru, that's a good shot.
This is my favorite phase of RuPaul. Really, really, really. Because I first discovered RuPaul in the 90s, just like everybody else did. I wasn't, at the Suzanne Barch events because I was a little bit younger than that. But I learned about RuPaul through television and through MTV, and discovering that she had this gender-bending side of her that was more punk and non-binary, rather than being so, high femme presenting. These are all words that I'm learning in 2019.
Right, yeah.
To see RuPaul in a more punk rock way, one that's a little bit more just kind of put together, is my favorite type of RuPaul.
Yeah.
Because that's the RuPaul that I can relate to the most. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. And she used to make merch out of that.
Agreed.
Yeah, I want an old picture of RuPaul on there.
What do you think of, it seemed like early seasons of Drag Race, Ru was very present and very there, and it seems, of course, as the show's gotten bigger and bigger, that she's, I wouldn't say less involved, but more removed, and it's more of a business feeling. What do you think of that idea, and what do you think of a lot of the sort of feelings of contestants who feel like they've never gotten the sunshine or whatever that they wanted or expected?
Sorry about it. She's worked very, very hard. Ru is one of those people who's been doing this for, ever since I was a fucking teenager. And that was like 30 years ago, 25 years ago.
Yeah.
The bitch is exhausted. I'm exhausted. And I don't nearly do the same amount of work that she does. She's exhausted, and it's fine. She has a brand, and it is thriving. It's won multiple Emmys.
Yeah.
She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
I know.
She's 60. How old is RuPaul?
Yeah, I think she's getting up there.
50-something.
50-something, yeah. Good idea.
Yeah, she's
Still
older than I am.
stunning.
Yeah, and she looks fantastic. She takes great care of herself. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. If she decides that she wants to hermetize herself and just hide, I would do the same. I really would. Whatever the hell she wants. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, look at her. The return of the Heathers.
Manila first, I guess.
Yeah.
Manila and I spend a lot of time together. Maybe not physically as much anymore because she, after All Stars, her schedule started to get really super busy, so we don't get to see each other as much. But I do love her. We have so many things in common, and we've been able to share a lot of great ideas and emotional moments together. She's one of my bestest friends for sure.
And what a run she had on All Stars. Talk about having somebody's brand and sort of identity really just crystallized in such a beautiful way.
Yeah. It was her third time being on RuPaul's Drag Race, and she knew exactly what she was doing. Her plans were all foiled and fucked, of course, but while she was there, she knew what she was doing, and that really is a true testimony in how brilliant she is, in my opinion. Carmen, I don't get to see that much anymore. I've been texting her the last 2 days because I kind of want her to be in my video. And I miss her a lot. Carmen and I have a very, very spiritual and wonderful connection. We don't always get to see each other as often, but when we do, it's like we just mush into this like two pandas in a cloud eating cotton candy.
I like that.
Smoking weed.
And Delta?
And Delta, girl, that's my duty. She tells me all the chisme and all the drama and all the tea, and I can do with it what I will.
Right.
But one of the funniest fucking people I've ever met in my life. Can really get me down to my fucking knees laughing. Always doing it at the most unexpected times. Brilliant, talented. Delta Warfare.
What did you think of Delta's wigs for RuPaul?
Mostly 80% yes. And then I kind of missed the more experimental Matthew styles, and I couldn't, take my eyes away from that part. I just missed the Mohawk RuPaul, or the Baps RuPaul, or the cupcake hair RuPaul with the little things in it.
Yeah.
I missed that part, but I knew that Delta was, or that RuPaul was in really good hands with Delta,
Definitely.
and she was going to take great care of the moment in the process.
Yeah. Look at them. The cast of RuPaul's Drag Race UK. There's no prize except delicious, delectable fame. The most important prize of all.
It really, truly, truly is. Because some people still joke with me. They're like, bitch, I didn't win. And I was like, I won $75,000, and most of that had to go to taxes.
Right.
So it's not like I got to keep all this money and it just hangs out with me like a little fucking little buddy. No.
Now, you haven't gotten a chance to actually watch the episodes, but you have seen every look.
I have seen every look. And a few of them I'm very familiar with, but not entirely like in the know. So I've got to go, and in fact, once we leave here, I'll probably go sit down and try to find it. Wow Presents Plus. Can I get the password?
Right. You're like, hello, RuPaul. Yes, Raja. Remember
darling,
our one?
please. I need the password. Your password. Wow Presents Plus. Now.
Okay. Look at her. There she is.
Oh, Dita Von
You recently
Teese.
posted this photo, a tribute to your friendship with Dita.
Yeah.
Obviously, a hate queen and one of my personal favorites.
Yes.
You've known her for a long time.
Yes, my best friend Philip and I are probably the biggest like Dita fans. You know Philip, you've met Philip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he lives in Long Beach. Anyway, we have come up with, what does it go? How's it go? What would Jesus do? WWJD. We're like WWDD. What would Dita do? Yeah. And that is how we base everything that we do in our lives. Like, should we buy that vacuum cleaner at Target? WWDD. What would Dita do? I mean, would she buy that color or
Right.
So Dita is a very old friend of mine. We've known each other for many, many years. I think I was probably 18 or 19 when I first met Dita. That bitch inspires me. Man, do I feel like a lazy fuck when I see the amount of work and dedication and commitment she has to what she does and who she is. It is truly inspiring because I am a lazy-ass stoner. She's so committed to it, and I love her and respect her and admire her, and I'm constantly inspired by her.
She brings it to the ball. She gives it to you every time.
Every time.
Okay, look at her.
John.
Now, you got to meet him this summer?
Yes. You know what? What's interesting about that photo itself is because I posted it and I waited to post it until the article came out. But my job in meeting John Waters in Provincetown, I'd known, of course, about John since I was about 13 or 14 years old. And I was asked to groom him for this magazine. One of the magazines was GQ, which I don't think the article has even come out yet, or it might come out by the time this airs. But it was a grooming thing, and grooming typically means perfecting or making someone look better, filtering the entire process. And when I went to go meet with John the day of the shoot, he was like, all I need you to do, honey, is get rid of the redness out of my nose, make my hair look like it's not a fuzzy old guy's head, and I'll pencil in my own mustache. And it was so authentic, and it was such a moment with him because I had admired him. The first time I met him was last year, and I cried when I met him. So this was actually a connection, and it is so strange to get someone ready that you have idolized for so long. I mean, it was a little bit on the creepy side because I was actually like touching,
caressing,
brushing his hair down, spraying it in place. I mean, he is my hero, he is my idol, and I'm very, very fortunate and lucky to have gotten to meet him and know him now.
And last but not least, look at her. There she is. your own young self when you won Drag Race.
Shit.
What are your thoughts what would you say now to that young queen who's on the cusp of the journey?
Wow. I don't know. Maybe be careful. Be careful. No. I don't think I would say anything, actually.
You just
like
pass a joint through the eras and be like, smoke this, bitch.
Bitch, it's gonna be a crazy fucking ride. It's so hard to say because you know what? Nothing I ever do has ever been anything that I ever expected. In fact, it has surpassed everything that I've ever expected in my life. Never in my life did I think that one day I would be doing drag full time and that there would be people around the world, globally, who would appreciate and love what I do. So I would just say, just fucking buckle up, bitch. Hold on.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of Pinot Grigio and Sauvignon Blanc to get you through the way, and some blunts, and some wonderful friends, and a fantastic family, and just drink more water, do more yoga, stay on that Pilates. I don't know.
That's always good advice.
Keep your body cute. Yeah, that's probably it.
And last but not least, what are you going to do for Halloween?
Halloween, I've got like a series of shows that lead up to Halloween, and I think I get to be home on Halloween. And you know it sounds so fucking dumbass and grandma, or many friends call me Ariana Grandma. I kind of just want to stay home, and if friends want to come over in a cute costume, we can get a couple bottles of wine, smoke some weed, and watch some scary movies. That is my hope. That is my goal. And
cheers to that, honey.
Cheers, honey. I love that idea. So.
All right, well, happy Halloween to
Halloween.
you, and look out, everybody. All right, thank you to the beautiful Lady Red.
Happy Halloween. Yes, Lady Red.
Bye.
And happy Halloween, everybody. Hit it! Oh, she's looking. And Raza is looking. Look at her. Bye, everybody. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Hello, children. Click here. Click here. And subscribe. You're welcome.